Hello beautiful people and welcome back to the channel. So let's have a chat about the radar, about this signal strength, about the 5-star quests right here, and of course about the costs here, 200 gems per signal boost. Is it actually worth it? Let's have a look. So before we start, we have to give a huge shout out to Mr. Tripod from servers 2631 for making me aware of this, and let me now present it to you guys. So before we start with the radar, let's actually put on the screen all possible rewards from this 5-star quest. Let's put those on the screen first of all. So those are the rewards on the screen from this 5 stars mission. Now let's have a look at this signal strength. Now it tells me it's gonna cost me 200 gems per signal boost, and I have right now 37,460 gems, okay? Let's do that, but please pay attention at my gem number. 37,460. Let's press the button. Oh, look at that. That didn't quite look like 200 gems, didn't it? Okay, you know what? Let's press it again. So we have a 37,380. Oof, that didn't look like 200 gems either. It looked like more like 80 gems. Is that correct? Okay, guys, let's do it again. So again, we are at 37,300. That didn't look again like 200 gems cost. It looked like 80 gems cost. So let's do the last one. So in other words, what I'm trying to say here, we are talking about cost of 320 gems in order to push ASAP back and to force the system to give you another 5-star quest. Now let's take this cost right here, 320 gems, and compare that to the rewards we have on the screen to see if it's worth it, and then we're gonna finish the video by evaluating, of course, which players should actually play with this and which players should not play with this. So I'm not sure, but I think it must be one more reward. And another thing which I have to mention right here is, of course, I don't actually have a screenshot of this reward for the formation, but we all know the formation manuals are dropping from these radar quests. So let's start. One universal hero charts for 320 gems. This is really not a deal. The best deal in game right now is, of course, if you get it on the treasure guard shop, you can get it to 150 gems. Of course, you have to be lucky. That's rare. And on top of it, you also have to be fast before somebody else grabs it. So that's definitely not worth it. Let's go to the other reward. 5 of this gray material gear plus 100 gems. So you end up paying 220 gems for 5 of those gray boxes, which you can produce for free in 1 hour and 50 minutes. So I wouldn't say this is actually worth it either. Now, what about this Odinium? Is 1000 Odinium actually worth 320 gems? So we can go actually into the VIP store right here, and you can see with 280 gems, I can actually get 1K. Now, I know that this offer in the VIP store is really actually tied to your VIP level, but let's presume for a second you would have the possibility to take this offer, so you see that 5-star quest is not necessarily giving you a better deal. Now, the biggest deal out there is no question about it, and that's exactly what I am targeting, are these manuals, yeah? So for 320 gems, you can actually get one of these items, which is worth actually $5. Now, of course, you have to be lucky actually to trigger this reward, but still doesn't change the fact you theoretically have a chance. Now, let's discuss which players should actually use this trick. And honestly speaking, for the newer players, this is not quite worth it, because you should definitely use your gems in events like flipping cards, like deep sea hunting, like lucky numbers, even Cupid, in order to get as many universal hero charts as possible in order to fix your marches. This should definitely be your priority. But there are still a lot of older players out there which already kind of are fixed with the heroes, and especially if you are in an alliance which have members which buy a lot of these packs and you get a lot of these free gems, I honestly think personally it's kind of not a bad idea to play around with this radar trick every now and then. Anyways, beautiful people, please let me know in the comments what you think about this. And of course, we cannot end this video without giving you again a huge shout out to Mr. Tripod from server 2631. Buddy, thank you very much for DMing me and highlighting this stuff. And now we have presented to our community, and let's see what I have to say about it. Anyways, beautiful people, don't forget, as always, to subscribe to this channel. This is absolutely and super important. And also very important is to see me in the next episode.